Hello everybody and welcome back to Erndale's. Today we are going to do a little bit of crafting. Actually, for the next few days we're going to do a little bit of crafting together. We're going to do something really simple today. You could do this with your grandchildren or your children. We're going to make a little angel out of an egg. This doesn't require a whole lot of supplies. All you're going to need is an egg, and I'll show you how to get that part of the egg. And you're going to need a little piece of paper, maybe a little bit of lace, a bead, and a little hanger or string of some kind. You could use anything. So I'm going to go over to the table and we are going to make this little angel egg. And if you have your grandkids by, you can make this with them. It's a nice little project. They can give it as a gift to their teacher or their mom and dad or whatever. Okay, I'll go over to the table and I'll meet you there. So this little egg I made about 40 years ago. And it's just made of a little pullet egg. A pullet egg, I believe, if I can remember correctly, is the first egg that a young hen lays. Sometimes comes out really tiny. And that's what this is. So I just cut the bottom off of it. And I made this little egg ornament. And so the bottom is an egg, and I have actually glittered this one. I won't be glittering the one that I'm working on today because I don't have any glitter. And then I've just glued a little piece of lace around and a little piece of braid. I did put a bottom on this, but I'm not going to be putting a bottom on mine. And the wings I just made out of a piece of shiny Christmas card. You know, some of them have that shiny lining. I just drew it out freehand, and then I put a little bit of lace at the back. And the head is just a bead and a hanger. As simple as this is, I guess it couldn't be any more simple. So I've got 2 eggs here. This one I managed to blow. I didn't blow it. I just cut the bottom, or I smashed the bottom of it, and I managed to get a nice deep egg, which is nice. Oops. And I've got glue on it already because this is take 2. This one is just, you know, a cracked in half egg. I've tried to do a little bit of trimming here, but I don't care if it's all uneven. It doesn't bother me. So if you're going to trim your egg a little bit, when you get this egg cracked open or whatever, and you use your egg from inside, wash it out, and that is the best time to do some trimming. If you leave it till it's dry, it's a little bit more brittle, but it's still doable. I use, if you have a little pair of manicure scissors that have a bit of a curve, that works the best. And you just go along very slowly and you just chew away at it until you get it where you want. It might split and crack a little bit. What I do is, once I get it sort of how I want it, I just leave it. And then I take a little bit of glue and just go around the edge just to kind of stabilize what I've done. And I leave it at that. I just let that glue dry just to kind of firm up the edge a little bit. And then we will cover that all up anyway. So, because this is take 2, I've already started to work on my egg. Okay, for your wing, you're just going to fold a piece of paper over. Give yourself, a good maybe 2 inches. And you are going to just make a shape like this. Small here, go out and back down. And when you cut it, oops, wrong scissors. And when you cut it, if you want to add a little bit of in and out, do that while you're cutting. And then when you open it up, you have some wings. So you can do this with cardboard and then cover it. You can paint the cardboard, or you can cover it with lace, or whatever you want to do with it. So that's how you make your wing. Okay, I'm just going to put a simple little piece of ribbon around the bottom of this egg. There we go. See how it covers up the jig-jaggedy edge? You don't even know that there's a jig-jaggedy edge underneath there. Just give yourself some good gluing ability. And there you go. And have scissors that cut properly. I'm using my good scissors. Here, use a little bit more glue. Where is it? There we go. Now, I'll let that dry for a minute. I'm just going to take and put some white ribbon around the bottom of this egg. Sometimes ribbon is the best thing. My hands are very glued up, but that's my fault. Okay, we're just going to let that dry for a couple of minutes. This one is nice and dry. Look at that. Isn't that nice? You don't even know it's got a jig-jagged edge inside. Now, you could take another piece of ribbon and go inside and cover the inside of that up, but I'm not going to bother. So now, I'm going to put these snowflakes over this here. I'm just going to put a little row of snowflakes. And I can let the one hang over. Just to kind of cover that. I'm going to let that dry. And while I'm letting that dry, I'm going to put my little head together. I'm sticking to everything. I'm going to just set that right there. I'll set it right there. So for my head, I just need a little bead, and I need to put some kind of a thread or something through that. So I'm going to grab some crochet cotton and a needle. I just have some right here. I'm just going to use this ecru because I don't have any white nearby. That's fine because that one has an ecru bottom on it anyhow, so. And I'm going to get myself a needle. Will I be able to get this needle through here? Yes, I will. Good. I don't have my glasses on, so I don't know if I'm anywhere near the hole. So I have a crochet project that I'm going to be sharing with you tomorrow and the next day. I have already pre-recorded it because I have to play for a Christmas do on Thursday at the seniors assist home, or the, oh, what the heck, come on. You know, I gotta find some glasses. Oh my gosh. The world is so much better when you put your glasses on. Of course, I got so much glue on my fingers. There we go. So I'm going to go through. No, that's not what I'm going to do. I need to do this double. I'm not going to go through. Well, I'll cut it off anyway. I got to put this through double. I'll pull that down. Yeah, I have to play on Thursday. And I'm not ready. I haven't practiced. I haven't done anything. I have, oh gosh, I'm in such a panic now. I have to play on Thursday, and Saturday I have to attend a funeral for my aunt, and it's out of town. So I am kind of pre-recording a few things just so that I have something to post. I hope that's okay with you. I'm sure you understand. All right, now we're going to put that through here. And we're going to pull that. And we are going to tie a knot underneath here. And then we're going to pull that down. No, we need a bigger knot. Yeah, it's just kind of turned out that way, that things have happened, and there. And now we will tie a knot here on the other side, just so it won't slip or go anywhere. And there's your little hanger. Now, if it's too long, you can cut it and tie it again, but we'll see. Just cut that off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little glue on here just to kind of make sure that it doesn't open up. Okay, so that is ready. That is a little bit long. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to shorten it by doing this. I'll just cut it. So there, the head is ready. Now the wings, I showed you how to cut them. So if you want to get your wings ready, you can put them on now. I'm going to wait till I get my head on first. And I think this is dry enough. I'm going to get a little round ring to put on there first, just to hold that bead a little bit more steady. You might not have something like that, but if you have any old jewelry, all you need to do is just take one of the little rings from your jewelry and put it on there. Like, I mean, the little fastening kind of ring, just something to put so that this is seated into something. But I found, just going to flatten that a little bit. I found this tiny little thing. It's just from a piece of jewelry. And if I glued that into there, it's a nice little collar. See? It's just a little finding from a piece of jewelry. I have a lot of pieces of jewelry, old pieces. So I'm going to glue this to this because I like it. I'm just going to glue that in there like that and let that dry. And then when that's all dry, I'm just going to glue that whole thing on the top of my angel. And it'll be like a little collar. All right, is this one dry? Yep, this one's dry. I'd like to add a little something on this one. Whoops. I think I'll just do the snowflakes all the way around. I think I'm going to need some more. I'll do the snowflakes up here. And some more. Add a little bead on this snowflake. Now I'm just going to place some here and there. I'm not going to go all the way around with the snowflakes. I'm just going to place them randomly around. There's one. I need some more glue. I think she's going to be pretty. I'll put one snowflake at the join there. So you can decorate your little egg however you want, or you don't have to decorate it at all. You can make it as plain or as fancy as you want. Snowflakes are sticking to my hand, not to the egg. Some of these are bent. I don't want to use the bent ones. I've had these snowflakes for a long time. I don't even know where I got them from. They've been sitting in my little drawer there for an awful long time. So there we go. Just going to leave her dry now, and then we're going to make another head for this one. Where can I touch it? I'll just set it down. Okay, I'm going to put this head on now. On the other one, this is a pretty head. I'm going to put some glue in there. And then I'm just going to place it. I think I'm going to place it right there. Right there. I think I'm going to add some snowflakes to this one too, but I'm going to let her dry first. And that one, the bigger one, I think I'm going to put a different type of collar on. I might just put, let's see what I have. I'm going to go grab my stuff. Okay, I have some other options for the neck part that you're going to set your big bead in. This is just, I don't know what this is from. It's a little metal ring of some sort. A pony bead, if you had a white pony bead or any other kind. This is just a little flat bead. Even a little flat button, as long as it isn't too flat. I have these little jewelry, anything that is going to hold or is going to stabilize around around bead. This is perfect, and I actually think this is what I'm going to use. I have a clear one too. These are perfect. Your head is going to sit really perfectly in there. See? It's going to hold it great. And it's sort of like a snowflake, so I think I'm going to use this one with this head. I won't use any of this, but these are all things that you can use to hold your head on. Use this as a little neck, if you want to say that. It could be that. So I'm just going to put that aside, and I'm going to thread another bead for another head. Quite the mess here. One. Ouch. That is a sharp needle. Come on. I've done one way and the other way. Doesn't quite work that way, Dale. You have to go the same way. Let's try this again. To go the same way. Pull that down. There, that should work better. Yes, that will work better. So, I'm going to put this through my bead. Pull it through. Take it off the needle. And I'm going to make a good strong knot. It would work a lot better if I didn't have glue all over my fingers, but I don't have a water access here, so that one's good. I'm going to cut that one off. I'll dip it in a little bit of glue. And I'm going to make another one to hold it down. And then I'm going to glue this whole thing into this little collar here. And I'm going to let it dry. Oopsie. There. Okay, so how are we doing here? Oh, not so well. Guess I better leave that alone for a little bit longer. You could use glue gun, but I'm not a fan of glue guns with something like this because of all the stringy stuff, and you can see what you've done with them, and I just don't care for that. So I'm going to put this head on here. Just going to set this in the glue. Oh, of course, Dale. Let's put this on first. And then we'll put that on. Okay, this has to dry, and I have to just leave it dry. So I'm going to let this dry, and then we will come back and put the wings on. So here we go. Here's one little angel. This is the bigger one. She's almost done. I'm thinking about putting some beads on every one of these snowflakes right in the center, and I think I will do that. And here's the little one. She's got such a pretty collar. So I'm going to grab, no, I don't have to grab, it's right here. I have this little tray of beads, and I think I'm just going to pick out some, maybe just clear ones, and put them on. Again, got to find my glass. Put some beads on before I put the wings on. I'm just going to pick out some clear ones. I think they'll look the nicest. Just something. Oops, no, don't go in there. Ugh. I swear today is not my day to do any crafting. Do you have days like this? Where no matter what you do, things just don't work out. It's just how it goes. Some days are better than others. It will get done. Let's pick out a few. I'm just going to put a little dot of glue in the center, and then I'll just drop a bead on it. That'll just give it a little bit of bling. I don't want the holes showing up though. There definitely is a right side and a wrong side to these snowflakes. I can see it now. Couldn't see it before, but I do see it now. Come on. Oopsie. Where'd you go? Oh, gosh. That one's not very nice. I'm not going to keep that one on there. Let's find some nicer ones. So I'm going to finish this and then I'll come back and we'll glue on the wings. I like this one. I like this one a lot more than the other one. I have to quit playing with it because the wings aren't going to stay if I just keep monkeying with it. So I'm going to leave it alone. And we will come back to it. I'm going to have to lay them down this way. So here are my little angels. Aren't they adorable? I actually like the little one better than this one. To be honest with you, I like the blue. I chose to put all blue beads on this one, and this one is sort of a mixture of beads. Now I used these kind of wings because I had them and I want to use things up that I have. I used these, I bought these years ago. But when you make your wings, you can make them out of pretty cards or whatever you have on hand to make, like I showed with this one. This one was just made out of a piece of card, and then I put lace on the back. So I think these turned out really cute. They're a really nice little gift, or just hang them on a tree or hang them in your plants. I think they're adorable. So I hope you like this little tutorial and little project, something that you can do with very little supplies. Just scrounge around and see what you have in the house and make yourself a little egg angel. And tomorrow we're going to be making something different. It's going to require some crochet, but you don't actually have to crochet either. I'm going to give you another option as well. So I'll see you back here tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my videos. That will help the old algorithm. And I'll see you tomorrow.